Oh my lord. Okay. Does the audio sound fine? Oh my lord. Okay. Does the audio? Yeah, it sounds fine. Yeah. How do I want this panel to look? I need a reference photo. I mean, I need more industrial. This is kind of cool. All of these references do not have what I want. It's like something like this is what I was thinking. This is actually a good reference. I actually like this quite a bit. Okay, let's put that picture in. It does not look as thick as it should be. Think of how I should make the screw. Doesn't look right. Where'd my reference go? Yeah, it's right here. Okay, smaller screws. Over there. There. I will actually include the detail of that one, like not being there. I do like these nameplates. I actually quite like this reference. I don't really understand what the perspective is. Like, I don't know what these... Like, it's just like it's standing there. But reference photo is weird, but I like it. I like the light. I'm gonna include the light. The light. Do I have a... just a black... reflect... I don't really have much to say. I could probably use a sphere for that. I'll go. That's way too low. Why is that's not the normal? This looks kind of off, but it's okay. I'm gonna assume that's mostly to the tech because of the texturing. I don't know, maybe I'll just use the metal for this. No, actually, that'll look weird. I don't know. The metal doesn't really work here. Okay. Yeah, this looks fine so far. And just a pretty basic, just cube.
Hey Spotifyers, click or tap the banner to listen to Big on the internet. If you know, you know. Brought to you by Dunkin' Refreshers, $3 medium for rewards members.
Wait, is this song not updating? That's weird. Oh, I need to open it for it to update. I didn't know that. Okay, well that kind of defeats the purpose then.
Hey, this is Fine from Market, and you're listening to my new single, Wild World. Follow me on Spotify to check it out.
What's up, Vankas? Do you love Formula One?
I love Formula One.
I know you love Formula One, Matt. We have a podcast about it. I'm trying to tell the people. Listen to the Red Flags podcast, a show about the most important thing in Formula One, the drama. New episodes drop every Monday. Plus, if you follow the Red Flags podcast on Spotify, you'll also get episodes of our newest show, Vanka Hours with Gunter Steiner, dropping every Wednesday following race weeks.
Gunther, tell him.
Subscribe now, you wankos.
Sometimes creating an ad campaign can feel like you're talking on mute. That's why there's Spotify's advertising. We'll help your business turn up the volume and reach an engaged audience that's ready to hear and see your message. Learn more at ads.spotify.com.
I'll focus on the texturing later. Right now I just want to get the basic materials down. Yeah, this metal isn't the one I want. I'm gonna look for another metal. I don't really have a dark burnt metal. Let me look at the reference. Kind of interesting. Not that for sure. That I could like recolor that one. That one might work. Yeah, making this darker might work. I could make a separate texture. Says my bit rate's really high. I don't know why. Yeah, I don't. I'm gonna do a retexture of this one. Yeah, then I'm just gonna do this and like put some color dodge on. Color burn, I mean. Or overlay. I don't want to switch hues. I'm gonna try this. Yeah, where's the recolor? I think that's better. Yeah, I'm gonna scale this in as well. Yeah, I like this a lot more. The nameplate still doesn't look right. Maybe I'll put it as black. I kind of like the black. I'm gonna keep it. I don't know. This is too small. Sing today. Ones you should have said.
Read me your tombstone, tell me your song.
Yeah, these tabs don't need to be readable because there'll be a hover interaction. Oh, this needs to be bigger. I don't know, just something doesn't, the whole scale doesn't seem right. I think it's just way too squished. Okay, I need to put this I'd like scale this so that the perspective's right. Yeah, I mean obviously this is way too large. I think it's better if it's off center. It just feels a little more like industrial. It needs to be large because the player needs to be able to interact with each button. What if I had the nameplates on the side? I kind of like that. Why is it scaling like that? Oh, never mind. It just had me tripped out. Oh, this doesn't have a back. Okay. Oh shit, all this has wrong face orientations. That's what I get for not checking it. Mm. Mhm. Mhm, mhm. Mhm, mhm. Mhm. I didn't mean to unwrap that.
This is an ad by BetterHelp.
Oh great, a BetterHelp ad.
A leading cause of declining mental health.
Um,
More than ever. You can't escape work, but you can take small steps to care for yourself. A walk, some sun, a favorite song. Therapy is one of those steps.
what's I doing?
Ongoing support to build resilience for whatever you're
First I want to make sure, are the normals also messed up with this one?
Getting
There they
help
are.
shouldn't be. Visit betterhelp.com/Spotify Music for 10% off your first month.
Okay, that's fine. Those are meant to not have right normals, because you're not gonna notice that from far away.
Grab your ugly Christmas sweater, put on 100 greatest Christmas songs, and join us at the pool. Listen now on Spotify.
Whether you're relaxing at home or out and about, make your music move with you. With Premium, you can download your music at higher quality, listen to songs ad-free, and play them in any order. Tap the banner to learn more.
How many floors did I say there's gonna be? Like, the first one's just decorative, but there's gonna be at least 7 floors. Well, 8. Okay, so I need to make some more room. This is only 6 plus the 7th one that's hanging off. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I need a 9th. I need 9 total. That's just telling me that this whole thing is too small. This seems right. I just need to make sure the player's able to like, yeah, it needs to be like normal height so that the player's able to hover over each one. Oh, it's too large. No, I'm gonna move. I'm gonna look at like how big were the buttons in BioShock? Oh, elevator code. Did I really search that up before? Yeah, I mean, okay, now BioShock, I'm thinking of the wrong game. Cause yeah, BioShock, you had these huge ones, and then right, Resident Evil 7 ship elevator. Where is? Yeah, there's no photos of the actual buttons. I remember with that one, it's kind of what I'm thinking of, where they're all individually interactable. Yeah, I knew this was gonna look messed up. Yeah, wait, I'm gonna do something else with this. Okay, wait, I'm gonna delete all this. Yeah, I want this to like be tied to the roof. It might be easier to use a curve for this, which I usually would do. But now I've already done it this way. Um. It's way too tight. Where am I trying to go? Okay. Now we're getting somewhere. Oh my god, I keep mistyping the rotation. This isn't perfect, but it's good enough. I'm gonna add these on top as well. Okay, there. That looks a lot better. Image. Okay, so quite large, like. My Blender crash? Where was I? I don't think anything got. Yeah, no progress got erased. Not icosphere. I'm cylinder. Got erased. Here. I think that's about center. Wait, well, hold up. Yeah, those buttons are too close together. Okay, I need to Gaussian. Maybe I'll just do an array for this one. I need at least 9. Okay. Okay, I think that's good. Oh god, if I ever have to add another elevator key. Okay, now we're back. So no, I think these ones they like. Yeah, it seems like they went in a little.
Pool party season.
That's actually a crazy song.
Upbeat summer vibes playlist with hits from Calvin Harris, The Chainsmokers,
So funny that that song played as an ad.
Outkast, and more. Listen on Spotify.
Fan armies have squad goals, but you have ad goals. Spotify's Ads Manager helps you choose the objective that works best for your business. However you optimize your campaign, advertising on Spotify is a choice any squad can get behind. Learn more at ads.spotify.com.
What's up, guys? I am Brian.
And I am Zach.
And we are from The Makeshift Project. We are a podcast that talks about everything you didn't know you cared about.
Literally anything and everything we talk about. The definition of two friends start a podcast in a basement.
Um,
That's what we do here.
Sports, pop culture.
I think the
food,
buttons are like
movies,
synced up with that.
Entertainment. I don't know what else.
Anything you didn't know you cared about. That's what we talk about. We play games. We have fun here.
If you want to catch us, you can listen to us on Spotify. That's where we're at.
The Makeshift Podcast.
On Spotify.
No, it keeps snapping to the wrong thing.
I don't know what else.
Anything you didn't know you
On
No, it's annoying. Okay, the snapping usually works for me, but now it's being annoying. Whatever. Where's this light? Why is my Twitch stream out? Dude, my Twitch stream always has problems. I don't know why. It doesn't restream correctly. Like, it keeps disconnecting and not like... It's so weird. Yeah, it keeps like making micro broadcasts. I don't know what the hell that's about. Yeah, I don't know why it does that. It's like really annoying. Like, I don't know what's wrong with it. My YouTube stream is fine though, always has been. Like, I don't know, I don't think the player is able to hover over each one of those individually. Like, the buttons are too small. Okay, I lowered my bitrate, maybe that'll help. Kinda weird. Yeah, this is gonna be difficult. I'm definitely gonna have to skill this up. Yeah, it might be a little finicky, but hopefully that's okay. I might change the stream category on Twitch because it's just doesn't give very many viewers, and I'm not really doing this for viewers, but still. What's this cube? Door top. Door bottom. Elevator shaft. Okay, so trying to figure out, should I make a button on the outside that opens the elevator? Or I feel like it should auto open. Anyways, I'm gonna export this and then start messing around in a Blender or Unity, I mean. What was that? I dropped frames. Weird. Wait, what? Why would I have dropped frames? I didn't even do anything. It's weird. Okay, what was I doing? Okay, yeah. I'll work on trying to get this elevator implemented. I think the scale's right on it. I'm trying to be better with scale. Oh no. Why is, oh wow, why is it so bright? More dropped frames? Come on. Okay, there shouldn't be dropped frames. It should be fine. Kind of annoying. 6% detected. How's my Twitch stream? Is it lagging? Okay, solid grind. I'm not gonna make a normal map for this right now. Oh, okay. It's doing weird things. What do you do? Why is it like, why is it so like, I think I said to him. You called her on 1%. Nope. Oh wait, that's way too soon, okay. Yeah, no, maybe like 1.5. Hopefully the fog would block most of that out, because every level should really have fog. I'm not focused on LED right now anyways. More dropped frames? Seriously? I lowered the bitrate, right? If you lower the bitrate, there should be... Oh wait, it raised my bitrate again. Does it not update while streaming? Oh, I guess it doesn't. It makes sense that it wouldn't, but it lets me modify it. I just assumed if it would let me mod. Okay, I'll fix that next stream. Stream. Yeah, that grade doesn't look right. That's because it's not the right normal map. Yeah, I just won't worry about the normal right now. Did I have an idea for lights? I think I was actually going to put custom lights in here. But now I've already imported it. Yeah, my Twitch stream keeps going out. I don't... Why? It's so weird. I don't... Why is Restream not auto-connecting? That's so weird. It creates like 100 VODs. I don't like that. Oh wow, wait. Why is it... why does HDRP do this? Is this... Shit, I didn't mean to just start changes. Why is this red? What? I don't like. I don't like what. What is even happening? Like, why is it doing this? What is happening? I don't understand. Like, what the fuck?
Hey, I'm Elizabeth.
And I'm Andrew.
I just can't see anything.
Listening, right?
Where we, a couple, talk for real like no one's listening.
You can eavesdrop on us right here on Spotify every Wednesday.
Is this not the same type of light? No, that's baked. No, but I have the real-time one over here. Yeah. It doesn't have the same problem. Although, what's causing the brightness over here?
Advertising on Spotify is easy. You
What?
just write it
What?
down, pick your background music, then let us create your ad.
It's something in the elevator.
Learn more
What?
at ads.spotify.com.
The camera? Why would it be the camera? There shouldn't be any light coming from anywhere unless it... No, it didn't. What? Like, nothing in here has a light. I'm so confused. How can there be light in this scene? But it can be bright as hell. I don't... Okay, it must be something in that scene that was conflicting. Yeah, I've seen. Confused. But it's still bright. Jeez, how? What? What? I'm so confused. I'm literally so confused. There shouldn't be a sun in the scene. I'm so confused. Like, what is causing it? Is it something... I mean, it would be weird if it was something with the baked lighting, right? Oh, okay, it is. I'm so confused. I don't understand HJP. Just turn off post processing right now. It's so laggy. It's like URP, like the game is fine, but the editor is so. Why is this showing? I have it. Why? Oh lord, dude. It really is annoying. What shader are you compiling? I haven't done anything. What, did I really have the normals messed up on this? Where's the... What are they called? What? Where is... No, I forgot to name it. Okay, well now I can actually put the lights back in, I guess. What is this? Like, what light? There shouldn't be a light here. Why isn't this light working? Oh, because I accidentally turned the... I forgot that I saved that. Would it make more sense to be hanging on the beams or on the ceiling? I'm gonna go with the ceiling. It might be kind of low if it hangs from the beam. Let's check out the size of this. Wow, it is pretty damn large. Yeah, I'll definitely have to remember to make a cutout on all these levels. Yeah, I mean, obviously it isn't skilled, right? Start with door open. Pulse. Plus the 15 meters. Hey, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. I think the Twitch stream might be a little laggy because it keeps giving me a bitrate warning. Sorry if it's laggy at all. Yeah, so right now I'm working on like the central elevator in the game that will take you across the map. I just got done modeling most of it. Yeah, the problem with the YouTube is that it has like a much longer delay, I think, even though I have it to ultra low latency, but it's still pretty slow. Oh, for some... Okay. I didn't see your YouTube chat because... Okay, Streamlabs is weird, but it's fine. Okay, I see it now. Okay, YouTube or Twitch. I mean, I don't prefer either one. It's just like... no, if you chat in YouTube, it's just gonna take longer for me to respond. Saving this too? I completely saved it the wrong area. Yeah, and another thing with the Twitch keeps turning off. And then turns back on, so I end up having like 10 VODs. But the YouTube one hasn't done that at all. It's been running straight, so weird. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the Twitch stuff. Yeah, that's the reason the streams were split. On YouTube, they're not split at all. I don't think. Yeah, I just see one VOD, but yeah, on Twitch there's already 2 VODs for today's stream. I'm gonna actually open like a really old project, because I did another elevator opening, and there's something I did that made it like cool or something. Yeah, I assume it's my OBS. I tried to lower my bitrate, but I'll have to wait till the stream's over. Either way, it should auto connect without making another VOD, I would feel like. I mean, there's not much going on. Don't feel required to watch everything. It's not like not a lot is happening.
Explore new ways to tune into your music with Spotify Premium. Tap the banner to learn more.
That is way too fast.
Fan armies have squad goals, but you have ad goals. That's why Spotify's Ads Manager lets you choose the objective that works best for your campaign.
And the set enhanced broadcasting.
People, maximize video views, or increase the number of fans who click through to your website. Whichever you pick, Spotify is a choice any
I don't know. I can't change it while I'm live. I'm using Streamlabs right now. But yeah, I'll try that later. I don't know how much I plan on streaming. It's just kind of like, you know, I'll do it if I feel like it, but I'm not gonna do it every time I work on my game. Why is this project so laggy? That's true, yeah. Yeah, better communication, I guess. Helps speed things up. Yeah, I'll be right back, actually. Okay, I'm back. Oh, I don't think my earbuds are connected. Okay. Okay, yeah. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, I don't know how much longer I'm gonna stream for. But I would like to get a little more work done. Yeah, so it's like with this elevator open, I had this like, you know, the vibration at the end, and there's sound tied to it. So I believe I just had a sharp change and then I just moved it back. Okay. I thought I remember messing with scale. But I guess not. Okay, well, I hope you enjoyed the stream, but, you know, I'm not much of like a presenter. I mean, I have a little experience streaming, but not like a whole lot. I should have this parented to that, actually. Now you have to reanimate all this. No, actually, never mind. I changed my mind. I do not want it parented. Well, I'm glad you're hyped, because I'm just like kind of chilling. I know, I don't get, like, you're like I've had 2 bots talking here and then it's just been you. I mean, I'm not trying to get a bunch of people, you know, I don't care that much, but it's like, if I'm gonna be streaming, you know, it'd be nice to get a few people coming in. I changed the category on Twitch from game development to just chatting. I just wanted to see if that would do anything. Yeah, I made an empty object and parented it. But what I was going to do is parent the top or the bottom part to the top part, because I was going to move because the bottom should bring the top with it, but then I just decided that would be, I can just hand animate it. I forget what the Unity button is to like. Oh, it's add key. Okay. Nope. Add key. That did not add the top part. Wait, did I assign this to the wrong? No. What is it doing? Oh no, never mind. Yeah, exactly. Company never hurts. Yeah, I need to learn animating. I need to get better at it in Blender. I don't animate complex stuff in Unity. This is like the most I'll do in Unity. I really don't like Unity's system. Apparently for Unity 7 they're making a new one. They're like completely remaking the animation system. Yeah, I mean, hopefully this door animation, this could be the final version. Maybe. I mean, eventually I'll probably add some particle effects or something. Or I could do that now. Wait, you... animate the parts separately. Like in Unity, the animation is hierarchy based. So if I can demonstrate, if I open there's this custom tool called the hierarchy editor. I found it on like GitHub. This will demonstrate it. Like it uses like a path system for the reference. So like, oh, it'd be better to use a more complex animation. Like, okay, this is what I'm talking about, where there's a path. But if you like swap an object around, Unity won't automatically like redo all the animations or whatever. So if you wanted to move the parent of an object, if you wanted to like reparent it or unparent it, you'd have to go in here and modify it. And this is a custom tool outside of Unity. So it's like the whole hierarchy based animation is really not like, I don't find it like good at all. So yeah, you'd have to type in like each individual bone or something, you know, and just on and on. So yeah, it's very behind Blender. I have no idea how it is in Unreal or Godot. It's not really complicated, more of like just tedious.
Hey Spotifyers, click or tap the banner to listen to today's top hits, the hottest 50. Brought to you by Intuit QuickBooks, your way to money.
It's not the dust I wanted. I thought I made a like a singular dust. This is like, no, that's not what I'm looking for. I made like a... I don't know. Might have been this. This is a little too many particles though. I'm not sure why there's a box collider on this. Under Hell. I've never heard of Under Hell, and I haven't played it. No, I had another, like... I don't know, should I just remake it? But I had a... I don't know. I had like a dust cloud, like single particle. I don't know, I'll mess with that later, once I have all that set up. Yeah, it sounds interesting. I might play it. And Unity has these function events, animation events, where you can pick a function and run it, but the script that runs it has to be on the same object as the animator. So no, the box doesn't limit the particle spawning area. I think what happened with that one is it used to be a fire. That one used to be a fire particle for one of my other games, and it used to damage you if you walked into the box. I removed the damage part, but just never removed the box. But I added that box collider for whatever reason. I should have just removed it. But anyways, like if you want to play like I made my own kind of system for like playing an audio triggered by an event where I have a global script that has an audio source, and then it, this animation sound sender will send it to that main script. So it's kind of a workaround. Like I feel like it should be easier to just play audio. I feel like I shouldn't have to make my own system for that, or at least in most engines I probably wouldn't have to. That's way too low. What do you mean, like your apartment elevator? That's funny. Is there a way I can make this play in the editor? There probably is. I probably should have this being like work in the editor. I probably definitely could do that. Soviet era, that's interesting. So OGG has both better compression and quality. Mono sounds are better. I think most of these are mono. Well, like this one says stereo, but I think it's like mono split into stereo, which is still mono. No, this one is a bit directional. Yeah, mono would be better because it's already you know, Unity's already putting it in spatial audio, so it'll, you know, automatically go to whichever ear the sound is coming from. So I can imagine for spatial sounds you would want to keep it mono. That makes sense to me. It would also probably be better for performance, or not performance, but compression and performance. Yeah, I mean, I already have the sound linked to the animation, like, it's just annoying that I have to make a workaround. But, I mean, this workaround I've been using since, like, my first itch.io project, so, I mean, it works fine. But I could definitely make it play in the editor pretty easily. I'm just too lazy to do it. If it won't let you send it in Twitch, you can just DM it to me on Discord. I think that actually worked pretty well. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna try that again. That actually came out surprisingly well for like the first time. Yeah, I'm actually okay with how that came out. Yeah, I like how this elevator model came out. Now I just actually have to make it work. Yeah, the footsteps are just all, you know, they're definitely way too loud. But, you know, in the game you're controlling a robot, so I'll need some more like hydraulic sounding footsteps.
Organs.
Come the sound with the make sure that you select the time where you want the so let's
oh yeah, this is also an approach you can do is like I guess yeah, you could put the audio clip. Yeah, so this is pretty much my approach. This is almost actually I can compare this code like side by side. Okay, where I don't even know where I would have put that. Probably systems. Yeah. This is actually this is actually pretty close. Yeah. Yeah. Except mine actually extends to a manager. So in case I didn't want to put a separate audio source, you know, I can just do it that way. But yeah, this is actually pretty close. Yeah, so similar, very similar approach. So I'm definitely not the only one who's thought of that. At the start of this, I might put some like machine, like sound effects, like some white noise or something. I don't know if I have that available, but like I feel like just right before it opens, there should be like something. I feel like just right. I mean, yeah, I don't know. Like, I think it sounds fine, but I feel like that's what I would have done in my last game, and I feel like this game I want maybe a higher focus on like audio and that kind of stuff. Like, I'm thinking maybe just something else. Yeah, like electrical humming. Yeah, or white. Yeah, electrical humming, I guess, is what I was thinking. The issue with that is just that, you know, every time I would want to use that, I would have to cut it up to the length I wanted it. Oh, here's the elevator door sound effects. Might be better to use these instead. I forgot I actually had separate ones for that. Not that. I think this lasts for like a whole minute. This could work actually. I mean, yeah, you could record that if you want. That'd actually be nice. Where's this? Okay, it's an SFX. I want to move that out of SFX because, yeah, I don't know why I made a separate SFX folder when I was originally like making folders, because having an audio folder and an SFX one inside of that is kind of redundant. It's like most sounds will be SFX. No, you don't need another folder for that.
Balance is tough. Getting help shouldn't be. Visit betterhelp.com/Spotify Music for 10% off your first month.
Hey Spotifyers, click or tap the banner to listen to Big on the internet. If you know, you know. Brought to you by Dunkin' Refreshers, $3 medium for rewards members.
I mean, again, you don't have to. Right now, you know, all of this is subject to change still. That's fine. I don't really need the check there anymore if I'm gonna do it both ways. Oh, that was the wrong Unity build. Oops. I don't need this opening. No, I haven't even made a close animation yet. Like, if only a close was as simple as like reversing the other animation. Oh, you're back. Welcome back. That was fast. How long have I been doing for? 2 hours and 10 minutes. Solid. Okay. Well, I can't reverse scale this. Well, I might not need to. Guess I should add some colliders to this. That doesn't need a collider. I do have an LED for this. It's okay, take your time. I'm gonna re-import this real quick. I swear I checked the normals. They should be correct, but whatever. Okay, this does have wrong normals. When did that happen? Oh, it might have happened when I used the Boolean modifier. What? What is happening here? That's so weird. What? Why is it doing that? How did this happen? Oh lord. That's really annoying. What's wrong with this? Okay, I don't know what happened with those. How bad is that in the actual game? Can you notice that? You know, it was kind of all messed up here, so. Oh lord. Should I just... I don't know, should I just remake this whole thing? Wait, why is this part of it? Oh, why did this, like, combine? Oh, that was... Oh, I see what happened. Oh, lord. Oh, that's bad. Yeah, I know that the normals are all messed up. But like the only way to like fix them, or the way that I would fix them is just by remaking the whole thing. Where is... It's tripping me out. Yeah, I don't know how... Yeah, I use the Boolean modifier. No, yeah, no, it's... Hold on, I'll demonstrate it. It's like... When I use the Boolean modifier, I cut into here, and like... Recalculating doesn't really work. I mean, I could do it manually. That would just... I guess that's what I'm gonna do. I just hate doing tedious stuff like this. Okay, I guess all better now. What was I going to do next? Yeah, so a big thing I've been trying to do is make the game ready for localization. It's just, man, it's not fun to try and like localize things. I've not been really trying too hard with it, but eventually I would like to just have the option to, you know, translate the game. Apology on the circular cuts to avoid the mess of triangles there. Yeah, I know. Just I'll fix it another time. What kind of messed up? Yeah, I mean, if I actually get everything set up for the Russian or for the translation, it can work. My thing is just like there's kind of this mindset where it's like, be ready to capitalize off success if if you get to it. So like, if the game does end up being successful, I don't want a scenario where, now I could make, I can make the game so much more popular if I just translated it, and I didn't have the infrastructure set up for it. So it's like I don't plan to get stuff localized and translated, like before the game launches, but just, I want to have the option. That makes sense.
Well, you're in the right place. Page 6 is serving up virtual reality, the podcast spilling all the tea on your favorite reality obsessions.
We're giving you VIP access to exclusive interviews with reality TV icons, recapping all the drama from the latest shows and revealing gossip that's too hot for TV.
So tune in every Thursday on Spotify with me, Danny Murphy, dishing out hot takes like it's my job. Well, because it is.
And me, Evan Real, spilling the exclusive tea straight from the source. Because why settle for secondhand?
Don't miss out on all the exclusive must-see content. Subscribe to Virtual Reality on Spotify.
What? Where even is this rotate? There. I was like struggling to figure out where the rotation was. Yeah, I'll translate this later. And I guess I could do this now. Actually, I wouldn't have to translate this. Or, I mean, I can ask your opinion since you speak a couple languages. If I had something like, F1 for floor 1, would that really need translated or not? I would think not. Because I think, you could probably just, make an assumption on what F1 means. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. That not a lot of people speak English. I would like to learn a language at some point in my life. I know a little bit of German, but all of this was Google Translate. This is more just for testing that the translation works. I'll probably change most of this. But I know a little bit of German, a little bit of Spanish, and that's it. Yeah, see, like, floors would be like... Yeah, that would be, like, fine, so... But something like light would definitely need. Luckily, this plugin is still pretty good. So, like, I'm gonna test out what this would be in German. Yeah, I mean, it's good you had a German friend. I mean, I imagine having someone that speaks the language will help a lot. I was just using, Duolingo. And that can only get you so far. Although I don't want to call these floors, I want to call these the corresponding level. So again, that just makes like game. I'll put like means yeah, I'm not going to use F1 because I want them to be named. Wow, my spelling today, it's all over the place. Yeah, ChatGPT would be good, but I don't know. I hear it still messes up quite a bit. And like, you know, if I had the money to pay someone, I'd rather pay someone. Because translators definitely, you know, are becoming less and less useful due to AI. I don't even remember if I exported it or not. Oh, okay, there's a second page. I was wondering where everything was. That makes more sense. This is not the right font. I forgot to adjust font. I'll change this at some point. This time I'm gonna have it for now. And these don't have to be readable necessarily because there'll be a hover event you can hover over, and actually it would be better just to call this F1, F2 because it's not all gonna fit on here. I'll adjust the font later. It's not. I just want these up here for display mainly. Oh, it's set to loop, that's why it's doing that. Yeah. Okay, but if I change, you can see it says light there. It's very hard to read, but it does say that. If I say light, it does change there. Like I don't, like I have some, like I have these translated. Yeah, that's the issue with recording, is like sometimes a lot of sounds you can't record in a silent place. So, you know, wherever you can record it, it will be too noisy. Or like if you want a machine noise, then you have to isolate it from the other machine noise. It just creates a whole bunch of issues. Yeah, I'm happy with what I've made. Yeah, I'm gonna make a list of enums. Okay, I'm gonna make a few scripts here. I've started trying to do version control more. You know, not be lazy. I want to bring some professionalism to this. It's always a struggle trying to figure out exactly where a new script should go. I'm just gonna make, I don't know, Fract Essentials, where this is like essentials, but only for this game. And Fract is definitely not what I'm gonna call the game, but that's just the name I'm using right now. I have like 10 names I'm bouncing around. I'll try and make these in order actually. I'm gonna just move these to essentials. forgot what it's called. There's like a certain. Where would I have used that? My inventory script somewhere. Yeah, okay, here is the localized string. That's what I'm looking for. Like, this would be easier if Unity just allowed serialized dictionaries. But instead, I kind of have to do this weird workaround. I always forget exactly how to do dictionary stuff. I need to. Like, I always forget how to set up a dictionary. I've done it so many times as well. Yeah, I'm just gonna copy this. Okay, so I want you to input a floor enum. And then I want you to get out. This will be called public dictionary get localized floor name. Yeah, I'm not good enough at programming either. Like, I know what I'm trying to do, and I kind of know how to do it. I'm just not fully there yet. I'll make this a private dictionary. I'll make this a public thing. A public get localized. I'll call that localized floor name. I'll click it. This get localized floor name. This would be public string. Then floor name. So, very. Alright. Localized floor name. Floor. Return that. And that should work. Then here. What? Okay. This should have a public. I'm forgetting my own code now. I'm forgetting how I handle this. Elevator dot. I actually I don't need main elevator for this. I can probably just go. One thing I do, I make way too many singletons. Way too many static references, but it's fine. If it works, it works. see what I did. Okay. Now, okay, this is actually fine. I'm actually getting somewhere. Why does this have a negative scale? It should not be like that. I don't know why. That's weird. Why does this have a negative scale? It shouldn't have a negative scale. Okay, I'm gonna have to apply scale to that in Blender. Yeah, code might be an issue when it comes to optimizing, but most of this, you know, I know how to make optimized code, you know. I don't know, like I stopped, like I don't know if you've been following like Pirate, like software and that whole situation, but I mean like my code, you know, is leagues better than him, you know, so it's like my code's passable enough to get me by for the next, you know, 10 projects I make. As long as my code's optimized, I don't care, you know, if it's unprofessional, I guess. I just want to make sure it works for me, and then, you know, that's not like you know, if it works for me, it works for me, I guess. Okay, this should work. Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes it's like watching a train crash. It's kind of fun to watch. I'll need to add a cooldown to this door, because right now you can actually kind of manipulate it. I forgot to do that. Yeah, I don't need audio for this. Too loud. What? Okay, give me a reference error. Oh, I forgot to make an instance of that. That would make sense, actually. But yeah, his code is just so bad that it's like, you know, I'm fine. And I hope one day someone, you know, someone with 1 million subscribers does make a code review video on my game. The exposure would be nice. And then, okay, now here's the issue. I forget, oh my lord. It's just, I always forget these tiny steps. I forgot to actually, like, make the dictionary. Yeah, I was missing like a very obvious step. Why is this grayed out? Oh. Okay, yeah. We're getting easy steps. I'm listening to the clip you sent me. Yeah, that sounds pretty rough. It almost sounds straight out of a Resident Evil game though. There we go. Find the proper string. I mean, I guess I just made the strings though, so I kind of had it in my head. And you have to make very like, you have to like memorize how you name stuff. See, I could have named them name storage, but I named them storage names. That means all I had to type was storage for both the floor and the storage, because it would have auto-filled it for the floor and then the name. So, I don't know. It's just like, there's certain tricks you can use to like... Okay, and then there's another issue. Smell aids to the string. That's a pretty... that sounds horrible. Okay, eventually... Eventually I have to fix a problem with the fact that you can press multiple interactions at once, and obviously with this the player will be hovering over multiple at once. So I need to make sure that that's only clicking the one they're hovered over, not anything else. It's because of some code I made earlier, it's hovering the wrong spot. Hovering the wrong button. When I want it to hover the right button. How would I even... Yeah, it uses raycasting to determine the button, but I don't know, maybe I fixed it. I think it's like, I think I fixed it actually. I think it was an issue with pressing E, like pressing the interact button would fire multiple times, and that wasn't an issue in other places, but there it was. But I think I might have fixed that. I'll have to test it out. Okay, so this is the tooltip. Let's tooltip. Okay. I'm just kind of locked in right now. Okay, yeah, this should work, and if it doesn't, I don't know. Okay, I see the elevator model. I quite like the... Yeah, it does look like it's ripped straight out of a Resident Evil game. With the torn posters and such. But it's a good model. I like that a lot. Okay, yeah, it's actually hovering the right button. I just want to get rid of the icon. Or like... Click... Load... Icon size... I'll just shrink this. Local scale. Oh, it actually will let me multiply by a float. Price is 2 levels. What do you mean by amount of stuff? Like props? Or... Yeah. Yeah. Can you elaborate on like what stuff they put in there? But the game definitely did, you know, does have good graphics. I mean, it started the joke of, can it run Crysis? Yeah, hopefully animating the doors won't take too long. And modeling them. Okay, well now... Okay, they're kind of clipping with the... Changing it to like 3.5 might be better, and then moving. Why is it not moving? Oh, I see. They're not parented. Moving it like that. There we go. I think that looks pretty good. Yeah, okay. Oh, the view bob is kind of... Yeah, lots of props, decals, scripts, sounds, and assets in general. Animations, yeah. I could imagine if like the decals were not properly culled and you know, too many sounds at once and not like properly culling animations or whatever, that could get pretty bad. Yeah, the fact Crysis was able to run it all. I don't actually know much about Crysis, like the actual game. I think it's open world, but to be honest, I know nothing about it. Yeah, I think I'm gonna scale up this whole panel because the view bob, if view bob can change your camera enough so that you stop interacting with the buttons, I feel like put yourself in the perspective of a player. If they're trying to click a button and then the view bob, see, this is a perfect example. The view bob bumps them up to the wrong button, and now they have to go through a whole loading screen just to press the right button that they meant to press. Like, that could get pretty annoying. And I don't want that happening, so I'll definitely have to scale up this panel. Yeah, but other than that, it's good. Now, oh, I really want to make the functionality where the elevator can go up. You know, right? I want to do that now, but I think I should probably wait. Yeah, bobbing feels bad. Yeah, like if it bobbed and hit the wrong button. I'm just debating whether I should finish this now, or try and finish it, or just kind of hop off for the night. And this should localize as well. Oh, that's because I haven't written anything. But it does actually localize. It's just, you know, I don't have anything written in the German section here. Yeah, making the elevator go while the player's inside. I think I think I know how to do that. I just have to freeze the player. I'm gonna keep streaming for another 20 minutes, I think. But yeah, I think I'd have to freeze the player. But if I freeze the player, I can definitely like parent the player to the structure or something. The hardest thing for me, and what I might have to do in a certain part of the game, is actually have the player move. Like, be able to move while a platform's moving, which sounds even more difficult, but like just freezing the player and then moving it along the elevator is not as bad. I'm gonna make the functionality for this. No, I could probably just hard code these values. Yeah, in those games, like I think in Half-Life, I believe they had a Like in Half-Life it was weird. The character was both a ragdoll, rigid body, but also something the character can control. And then so it would just be like, if you're on a moving platform, it would take some of that movement on your player, and then but it would also read your inputs. So it had a way of combining them into one, where your player would just have both forces acted upon it. Yeah, I'll probably like figure out something or make my own approach. The thing I don't want to do is swap from Unity's character controller component to its rigid body component. The rigid body is better for physics, but worse for like a default player controller. You have to recode all the movement with WASD and stuff. Wait, this is all in the wrong. All this should go in main elevator. Yeah, I'll watch that video later, but that does not sound fun to do. Sounds like so complicated. Oh, this code is so like ancient. I mean, I've changed this code a lot, but it's still ancient. Change level. X 0. What do I call it? Later button pressed. I can only tell one scene. I only have 2 scenes in the game. Papaya. Yep. So in each one of my levels, I have to have at least one. Wait. Which feeds into this index. Okay, now this should work. Oh, the mic gets cut off? Oh, that's my bad. I'll adjust it. I don't even remember what I was saying. Maybe I didn't finish my thought even. Yeah, I think I just hadn't finished my thought. I'm not sure. Okay, now it should pick up a little more my voice. Did I type the scene name in wrong? Yeah, it's not. What level is it trying to load? Yeah, it's trying to load Junkyard. Maybe I didn't, I don't know. Maybe I didn't add it to the active builds list. That actually could be it. Something keeps taking my FPS. I'm not sure if that might be the stream. I'm not sure. Okay, now this should work. Yeah. It should freeze the player, but whatever. I forgot to put that down. SPX noise suppression filter. Okay, I'm gonna try that. Okay, now it should be better now. I'm not sure why the scene is having trouble loading. It acts like the scene doesn't exist. Okay, yeah, it is. Okay, it's because it... I see. That's so weird how it does this. There's something in this code that makes it not... Like, it makes it go through multiple objects when it shouldn't. This is a simple cooldown. There should be an unscaled time. Okay, yeah, there is. I don't know if this will fix it. But I mean, it should be raycasting. The raycast should stop. But I don't know. It's just this weird bug that's been in every single one of my games. But that it usually... Oh. Okay, I went the wrong way there. It usually doesn't matter. But now it's coming back to bite me. Yeah, it's still doing the same thing. I mean, I can demonstrate what the problem is. I mean, I have the right testing place for it. So okay, how do I get angle? So if I angle myself in a way where if there was a ray casting, it would technically go through both of these objects, and I press... Oh, it doesn't do it. Huh, well actually it seems like it's fixed. Now I'm even more confused. Yeah, no, it's fixed actually. I'm not sure what the problem is. If that's fixed, then what is the problem? Am I just clicking on the wrong thing? Oh, I didn't save it. Wait, what? Oh, I think I accidentally cleared that. The harmonica from Biodacity. Yeah, that's just the save theme. But pretty bad, you know. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna change that for sure. Okay, now this should work. Okay. It's working. Thank you. Yeah, I might keep it, but yeah, okay, this is finally working. Okay, Unity, I'm not the best person to ask, but public or private keeps it to the script. So, okay, so if I made like private string, remember this string. Let's say an elevator button. I had a reference to main elevator, which I already do. Let's say I said main elevator dot, like, remember this string, whatever it was called. It doesn't show up. Remember this string doesn't show up. If I make it public, main dot remember, and then it appears. That's how that works. So it lets it open to other scripts. But it also, making it public, opens it to the inspector as well. But if you wanted a private field open to the inspector, you would do serialize field private private string, remember this string. And now it would appear in the inspector despite being private. I think that's how it works, but I'm not sure. Yeah, coding's kind of vital, but I mean, I've just taught myself. I started, you know, my first Unity project in like 2023. So I've just been like trying to learn from there. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'd like to think I've made a lot of progress. But I find this is the best way to learn is kind of tossing yourself in the deep end, making, you know, making yourself learn tutorials. And, you know, even if you don't want to do the hard thing, sometimes you have to do the hard thing. Like, for example, I could have gotten by with never using a dictionary and only using arrays. That would have been so slow and so much more annoying. Yeah, I want to see what's lagging my game. It could just be unit. No, it actually was something in the... something... Okay, something with the camera, like, completely... like, keeps messing up. I'm not... I'll have to investigate that. That might just be a thing where I need to reset Unity. That might be no big deal. Graphic issues again. I think this is just an issue of I need to restart the game. I swear it was not doing this last time I worked on the project. I'm like 90% sure this is a completely different thing. Yeah, I don't want to lock the camera when he interacts with the button, because I want the player to be able to look around as the elevator goes up. Although it's not going up yet, but when it does start to go up. Yeah, I'm not sure what's causing that, but I'm sure I'll be able to fix that. Okay, that doesn't... Okay. This is some of my old code again. Because it says lock camera, false, and then it locks camera anyways. Okay, now it should work. Hopefully. Yeah, don't waste the day sleeping too long. How hot is it in Ukraine? I'm gonna turn back on some music, I guess. (32 degrees Celsius). But I'm an American. Sorry, but just like I think if I had to guess, I think 32 is about high 70s. Or no. That would be low 80s, I think. Oh wow, that's high 80s. Okay, yeah, I misinterpreted that. Yeah. I like very vaguely know Celsius. Yeah, so 86 is not. Yeah, in your house is pretty hot. At least you have AC. I wasn't sure if they had AC in Ukraine. 'Cause I know in a lot of Europe, they don't have AC, but obviously Ukraine's in a different part of Europe. Yeah, I'm not good with commentaries. I'm very locked in on my code right now. Okay, so you guys definitely have AC in a lot of your buildings. I live in the south of the United States, so let's open another tab. Actually, it's better if I check my phone. Where I am right now, we had a high of 90 degrees, which is... How do I change this to Celsius? There should be a way to change this to Celsius. Anyways, that's about 34 degrees, or that's, yeah, about 33 degrees Celsius, I think. And we had... let's see, we had... what was the humidity? We had 93% humidity. Just amazing. Yeah, the island trip was just a, like, once in a lifetime type thing. You know, not something I've, or maybe not once in a lifetime, but once in a very rare occasion. Yeah, I don't like it down here. Going to Ireland was like a very different experience with weather. If this works first time, I'll be like pretty happy, and I'll end stream. Although I have to end stream very soon anyways. Why am I'm frozen. My camera is stuck for probably related to the code I just changed. Something's auto-locking the camera. Okay, why is it still frozen? It shouldn't start. What is even happening? That's because I have it inversed. That's my problem. That's completely like just me like forgetting. Yeah, that was pretty. The issue isn't even with, you know, the actual part I'm trying to test. Oh, I forgot to save the script. Whoops. Okay, now I can finally test this out. Well, almost. That almost worked. I set it as a parent. I thought if I set it as a parent, it might work. And I'm not sure why the button panel didn't move with it. That was weird. The button panel should definitely move with it. Oh, no, no, the elevator animation was not skipping frames. I was lagging. I've had Unity open for too long. Clearly. Why was the button panel not moving? Oh, was it marked as static? Oh, okay, it was marked as static. That makes sense. Okay, don't mark that static. Yeah. Yeah, it's just lagging. Okay, why did the player not move with it? Yeah, you can see that. Yeah. Okay, so this is the hard part, is trying to get the player... Okay, well, the player is parented to it. So, you know... Where'd the player go? It should just work like that. Yeah, I parented the player. The player's right here. Huh. This is weird. Yeah, I'm not sure what's happening with the elevator pivot. Well, okay, now it's working. No, there's like something weird happening with the pivot. Like, why is the... This should not be 30 in the air. I'm gonna reparent him to his normal place. I don't know what happened. I don't know. I don't know. He parented correctly. No, it shouldn't be anything to do with the pivot because nothing's rotating. It should just... I mean, it should just be working fine. I'm just going to pause the game right as I trigger it and just slowly unpause and see. Okay. I'm parented to the elevator. I'm in the normal spot I was. And the elevator starts moving up. I see. So for some reason this is moving down. But this doesn't have any gravity on it. I see. Okay, I think I got it. That's true. It's not always about rotation, but in Unity, you know, if it's parented, you know, and you're just moving it, it shouldn't matter. And it doesn't. I just don't know why. Okay, now I'm moving up. There we go. There we go. I'm gonna put in a placeholder real quick. Actually, I'm gonna go. I have to stop streaming now. But I might like stream in like 2 hours. I don't know if you'll like be busy then, but I might start streaming again in 2 hours. But I've got to go. So thanks for, you know, joining. I really do appreciate it. But and I got a lot done. Yeah, I might see you later. Might not. The stream died. Oh.